Hello everybody, welcome back to the Hardcore Ironman series. This time we're going to be taking on Swept Away, which I'm actually a huge fan of. I think it's a really nice, well put together little quest. We're going to be helping Maggie out. She is making some magical goulash and requires us to go and get her broom enchanted by a number of other witches who are around in the area. And it's going to get us a couple of quest points, but also 10 bowls of the goulash that is made, which will give us some really nice early level XP. Starts off in Draenor, literally just to the west of the lodestone here. Going to go over and have a chat to Maggie, and she will send us out to find some of the other witches to do the enchanting. So first one is Aggie, who is down here in Draenor village itself. You have a chat to her and she will teleport you to this magical little clearing, where we're going to solve a little bit of a puzzle for her. It's very simple. We need to make 4 triangles by removing 4 lines from the piles of sand that are on the ground. A very simple solution, as I'm doing here, is just to remove the couple of lines on this side and the equivalent couple of lines opposite, so you get left with 2 triangles on the bottom, 2 triangles on the top. Have a chat to Aggie, she will do the enchanting and then send you back to Draenor. Once we're done there, going to head over to Port Sarim, have a chat to Betty, who's over here in her magic shop to the north, and she will need us to go and retrieve her wand from the chest in the basement. And we have another little puzzle we need to deal with here. In this instance we have a number of creatures which need to be moved into their correct cages, with the twist being that we can't move a creature through an area if there is another creature in it. And if you have a look at the little magic slate here, you can see that the bat and the snail are already in their correct places. We don't need to do anything with those. The blackbird is in its place, but we'll need to move it out so that we can rotate the rat, the lizard and the spider around into their correct locations. So we're going to go and do that, grab the blackbird and stick him in the holding pen over here so that he's nice and out of the way. And then once that pen's clear, we do a very simple anti-clockwise rotation of the others to get the spider into the spider pen, the lizard into the lizard pen, and then finally the rat, who we'd briefly moved into the blackbird pen, all the way around into the rat pen. And then go and grab the blackbird from the holding pen, and the puzzle is done. We can grab the wand from the chest and have a chat to Betty to enchant the broom. Once we're done here, the final enchantment is going to come from Hetty, who is over in Remington. We briefly met her cauldron in the Once Upon a Slime quest, and she has a very nice little logic puzzle for us, in which we've got some crates of newts and toads which are incorrectly labelled. We've got to get the right labels on them so that we can get a newt which she needs for the potion. The key bit of information here is that we know that all 3 of the crates are incorrectly labelled. The only one that we can correctly ascertain its contents from just a single removal is the crate that is currently labelled both newts and frogs. We know that that's actually not the case. It must have all of one or all of the other, and so if we grab an animal from it, we will be able to find out which. So I'm going to head over there and do that, and we'll see it's a toad, which means this must be the toad crate. So we'll go ahead and stick the label on that there. And then of the labels we've got left, the jewel label could go on either crate, but the newt label, because it can't go back on the newt crate, must be on the toad crate. And then we've only got 1 label left, so we'll go and stick that on the remaining crate. With all that done, we want to go to the crate which just has newts in it to grab a newt out of there, and we'll take it back up to Hetty. With the final enchantment done, we can head back to Maggie. So once again, just next to the Draenor lodestone, she'll get us to stir her cauldron with the newly enchanted broom. And once we've done that, the quest is complete. As I said, very nice little quest. Has a nice kind of consistency to it, much like the goulash, I'm sure, which we're going to go ahead and get 10 bowls of here, which will give us a bunch of XP. It's 10 times your level, so I'm going to go ahead and use them on prayer here. It's currently around level 23, 24. So I'm going to get some nice XP drops from these 10 bowls. And I think I will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I will see you for the next quest in the series.